Well, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to Late Tubes. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Phoenix Suns. This is going to be a one-take video, no cuts, no nothing. I just got off a very long day of work. I've had a busy day, but I'm here to just talk about the Phoenix Suns and their disappointing season. Before we get into this video, guys, please be sure to consider hitting that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, and we are uploading every single day for the month of March. This video is not to hate on the Phoenix Suns. It's just to start conversation and kind of pull you guys, and hopefully you'll go down in the comments to let me know what you think. Are the Suns where you thought they'd be, or did you think they were going to be better or worse? So in my opinion, the Phoenix Suns have definitely underwhelmed my expectation. If we take it back to the playoffs in which the Nuggets beat the Suns, I remember I got a lot of hate on this channel because I said that the Suns were definitely not going to win the series. And even in the game, I believe it was game 3 in which they won, I made a video called "The Phoenix Suns Can't Keep This Up," and a lot of Suns fans, they got mad, and rightfully so. They're defending, their guys, the home court, whatever you want to say. Just saying like, hey man, it's not right for you to hate on them. It's not right for you to say they can't keep it up. Who knows, they could. But if you guys distinctly remember, they were winning games where Devin Booker shot, I think he missed 6 or 4 field goals in 2 games on like 30 shots a night. No NBA player can do that for that long. Under that kind of pressure and that kind of scrutiny. So then going into the season, obviously they move on from Chris Paul. They bring in the new guys, Grayson Allen, Eric Gordon, Yusuf Nurkic, Royce O'Neal, Bull, just a ton of new, obviously Bradley Beal, how can I not say him? Just a ton of new talent. Yuta Watanabe, Keita Bates-Diop, they re-signed Josh Okogie. A ton of moves were made. And for me, I thought the Phoenix Suns were going to be a lock for the 4 or 5 seed. And right now they sit as the 8th seed. Now they are a game behind the 6th seeded Sacramento Kings, and they are tied with the 7th seed Dallas Mavericks, who got a huge win over Denver. Shout out Kyrie Irving, man. I absolutely love your game. But guys, the Phoenix Suns are just disappointing to me in the regards to the fact that they have such a talented and unique roster, but the super teams, they just tend to fail, and we're kind of seeing it clearly. 35-year-old Kevin Durant is leading this team in scoring with 28 points. Devin Booker has grown leaps and bounds as a facilitator, as he's averaging 7 assists for the Phoenix Suns this season. And then Bradley Beal has missed a lot of time, but he has been relatively solid, what you would expect from your third option. He's averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. It's been fun. I don't want to say it hasn't been fun to watch them, because there is a lot of pure bucket getters. And Yusuf Nurkic has been a brilliant, change of pace from previous centers. His pick and roll game with both Book and other guards and the lineup, Bradley Beal, we're starting to see a little more as he's getting healthy. It's definitely unique. He's a great rim runner. He's a great screener. He can and will show the ability to pop it, stretch the floor, kind of hit those open 3-point shots, sometimes even contested. The thing is, they're just disappointing in the sense that when we look at super teams and they fail, we often get to chalk it up to, hey, they traded all their depth and it was all on the stars, like we look at the Nets a couple years ago, or we look at the I like to obviously think back to the Big 3 Miami Heat. If they lose, it's the stars' fault. It's not the organization, it's not the front office. It's the stars, because they have no depth. But for this Phoenix Suns team, guys, Grayson Allen, Eric Gordon, Yusuf Nurkic, Royce O'Neal, Bull, even Josh Okogie, Nasir Little, Yuta Watanabe, Ish Wainwright, these are all Thad Young. These are all players that would be more than serviceable on other teams, and I don't say that lightly. Grayson Allen is on 6 3-point attempts a night, shooting almost 50% from 3. He's shooting 47.5% from 3 on 6 attempts a night. Eric Gordon, 6 attempts a night. He's shooting 40% from 3. Obviously, Royce O'Neal, a hell of a 3-and-D player. Bull, a bunch of untapped potential. And then Yusuf Nurkic is averaging 16 points, 11 rebounds, a steal. Kevin Durant is playing all NBA defense, but no one wants to have that conversation. It saddens me to see this team kind of fail or come up short. And I know the postseason hasn't happened. The regular season doesn't mean much to most people. But for me, I can see very clearly the ceiling of this team. This might sound cryptic. It might sound just unadvised or uninformed or ill-advised, whatever you want to call it. But for me, the Western Conference semifinals is as far as I would ever see this team going. They won't beat the Nuggets. They would not beat the Clippers. They would not beat the Timberwolves. I don't even know if they would beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Sacramento Kings would probably give them a run for their money. They just don't particularly match up well with other teams, which is odd to me because, like I said, they have a lot of lineup versatility. And I don't know if you could chalk it up to the fact that Frank Vogel hasn't coached in 2 years and he gets thrown into the fire with this project after they blew it up, and there's so many new personalities. Obviously, this is only the second year of the new Phoenix Suns owner. There's just a lot, guys. But what do you think? What do you make of this video? I know this one was short, kind of all over the place. If you made it this far, I appreciate your support as always. Hope you all stay happy, healthy, and blessed. Peace.